Left behind, a widow's struggle to survive, Aasha had always believed her life was perfect. Living in a small yet cozy home in the bustling heart of the city, she and her husband Raj shared a bond that could weather any storm. Raj was her anchor, a hard-working man who made Aasha feel safe and loved. Together, they dreamed of building a bright future, filled with happiness and laughter. But fate had other plans. One cold evening, Raj left for work and never returned. A fatal car accident on a rainy highway took him away from her in an instant. Aasha's world came crashing down. The man who had promised to stand by her forever was now gone, leaving her alone with a mountain of grief and an uncertain future. The funeral was a blur. Friends and family came to console her, offering kind words and promises of support. But as the days turned into weeks, the visitors became fewer, and the promises of help faded into the background. Aasha was left to navigate her sorrow alone. Her struggles began with the bills piling up on the dining table. Raj had always taken care of their finances, and Aasha realized how little she knew about managing them. She soon discovered that the insurance policy they had relied on had lapsed due to a missed payment. The house mortgage was overdue, and creditors were beginning to call desperation set in. Aasha, who had never worked a day outside her home, now had to find a job. She applied everywhere: offices, stores, even cleaning services. But the world outside was harsh, and opportunities were few for a middle-aged woman with no experience. One evening, as she sorted through old documents to sell anything of value, she stumbled upon a dusty envelope in Raj's study. Inside was a letter addressed to her. With trembling hands, she unfolded it. "My dearest Aasha, if you are reading this, it means life has taken a cruel turn. I pray you never have to see this letter. But if you do, know that I have tried to prepare for this moment. Check the locker under our bed. Inside, you will find the savings I have been quietly setting aside for us. It's not much, but I hope it will help you start anew. Remember, you are stronger than you think. Love always, Raj." Tears streamed down her face as she rushed to the bedroom and found the locker. Inside was a bundle of cash, along with a simple gold chain Raj had bought her for their first anniversary. The money was enough to keep her afloat for a few months, but more than that, the letter reignited a spark within her. Determined to honor Raj's faith in her, Aasha decided to take control of her life. She used the money to enroll in a short course on bookkeeping and accounting, a field Raj had always encouraged her to explore. It wasn't easy. She battled self-doubt, sleepless nights, and the constant whispers of judgment from her neighbors. But each time she felt like giving up, she reread Raj's letter and found strength in his words. Months later, Aasha landed a part-time job at a small firm. It wasn't much, but it was a start. Slowly, she began rebuilding her life. She made friends at work, learned to stand on her own, and even managed to save a little every month. The journey was far from over, but Aasha no longer felt alone. Raj's love and belief in her had given her the courage to fight back, to rise above her grief, and to carve out a new path for herself. Though her heart still ached for him, Aasha knew she was living proof of his final message. She was stronger than she had ever imagined. And with each passing day, she carried his memory forward, not as a burden, but as a beacon of hope.